There is a moment in every relationship when a man begins to feel the absence of a woman in a way that surprises him. At first, he may not even notice it. He may go about his days, caught up in work, friends, and distractions. But then something shifts, and suddenly her presence is no longer taken for granted. He begins to realize that he misses her more than he expected, more than he thought possible. What causes this transformation? What makes men start missing you with a depth that pulls them back again and again? The answer is not about playing games or manipulation. It is about the natural psychology of connection and what happens when a woman embodies certain qualities and choices that awaken longing in a man's heart. The first thing that makes men miss you more is when you create emotional impact in their lives. Men do not miss every woman they meet. They miss the one who made them feel something different. When your presence brings joy, peace, or inspiration, it leaves a mark that cannot easily be replaced. A man might meet many people, but he will only miss the woman who touched his emotions in a unique way. This impact comes from being genuine, from sharing laughter, from offering understanding, and from leaving behind moments that stand out in his memory. When he recalls how you made him feel, he begins to miss you even in the quiet spaces of his life. The second reason men start missing you is when you show independence. At first, a man may enjoy having all of your attention, but over time, he realizes that what makes him long for you is knowing that you have a life of your own. When you are not always available, when you pursue your passions, when you show that you are complete with or without him, it creates a powerful dynamic. He begins to wonder what you are doing, who you are with, what you are thinking. Independence creates intrigue, and intrigue creates longing. A man misses the woman who shows him that she is a partner by choice, not by dependence. The third moment that makes a man miss you more is when you walk away from negativity. Many women stay in situations where they are undervalued, hoping that their patience will eventually be rewarded. But the truth is, men start missing you most when you choose self-respect. When you calmly step back from drama, disrespect, or imbalance, he feels the absence immediately. At first, he may not admit it. He may even believe he can replace you. But as time passes, he realizes that what you offered was not easily found. Walking away with dignity plants the seed of longing in his mind because he sees that you will not settle for less than you deserve. The fourth factor is when you surprise him with your authenticity. Men expect certain behaviors in relationships, especially if they have experienced patterns before. But when you are genuine, when you show vulnerability, when you laugh at yourself, when you live fully as who you are, you create memories that stand apart. Authenticity is magnetic because it cannot be copied. A man will miss the woman who was real with him, who showed her quirks, who shared her truth without fear. Even if he moves on, he will compare others to the authenticity you offered, and that comparison makes him long for you more. The fifth reason men miss you is when you become the safe space they never expected. Many men are taught to hide their fears and emotions. But when they meet a woman who allows them to let down the mask, to share their worries without judgment, it changes them. They may not always know how to express it, but the memory of that emotional safety stays. Later, when they are alone, they will remember how you made them feel seen and understood. That sense of belonging is rare, and it creates a longing that lingers. He may not miss the conversations themselves, but he will miss the feeling of being able to be himself with you. The sixth thing that makes men start missing you more is when you step back and give space. Paradoxically, the more you try to be constantly present, the less he notices your absence. But when you give him room to breathe, to reflect, to pursue his own life, he begins to realize how much you mean to him. Space creates contrast. It allows him to feel the difference between life with you and life without you. And in that difference, he starts to miss the warmth, the support, the love that only you provide. Giving space is not withdrawal, it is wisdom. It is the understanding that longing needs room to grow. The seventh sign is when you elevate his life. Men miss the women who make their world better simply by being in it. This does not mean doing everything for him. It means inspiring him, encouraging him, and adding value in ways that feel meaningful. Maybe you helped him see his potential. Maybe you reminded him to laugh when he was stressed. Maybe you believed in him when he doubted himself. These contributions, though subtle, leave a lasting impression. Long after the moments pass, he remembers how he felt with you, and he misses that elevation more than anything else. The eighth factor is mystery. Men are naturally curious, and they are drawn to women who do not reveal everything at once. When you hold parts of yourself back, when you leave space for discovery, when you show that there are always new layers to learn about you, he feels intrigued. And the more intrigued he feels, the more he misses you when you are not around. Mystery is not about being secretive. It is about letting your depth unfold naturally over time. A man misses the woman who keeps him guessing, who leaves him wanting more, who never becomes predictable. The ninth thing that makes men start missing you is when you let go gracefully. Sometimes relationships do not work out, and the natural instinct is to hold on tightly. But when you choose to release with kindness and strength, it surprises him. Instead of anger or bitterness, you show maturity and grace. This leaves a powerful impression. Long after the breakup, he will remember how you handled it, and he will miss not just you, but the dignity and wisdom you carried. Letting go gracefully often makes him realize too late what he has lost, and that realization fuels longing. The 10th, and perhaps most powerful reason men miss you, is love itself. When love is genuine, when it is given freely, when it is expressed through care, patience, and devotion, it cannot be forgotten. Even if time passes, even if distance grows, the memory of true love stays. Men may distract themselves, they may try to move on, but they will always feel the pull of a love that was real. What makes them miss you more than anything else is not strategy, not tactics, but the undeniable truth that what you shared was rare and precious. In the end, men start missing you more when you live authentically, when you respect yourself, when you give space, when you inspire, when you carry mystery, and when you love with depth. These qualities do not just create longing. They create bonds that linger in the heart and mind. Missing you becomes inevitable because your presence was unforgettable. So if you have ever wondered why he seems to miss you more as time goes by, look at what you brought into his life. Did you touch his emotions? Did you elevate his spirit? Did you carry yourself with grace and independence? If so, know this: his longing is not an accident. It is the natural response to the light you brought into his world.